How y'all doing? My name is Jackson Taylor, and I'm going to be doing my project over taking action in your life and how it can help eliminate stress. So the way I'm going to format this video is I'm going to go over the two things that really led me to do my project over this, and then on the list that she had, I did my life as a science experiment. So basically what I chose to do for taking action is, I bet a lot of y'all can relate that senioritis is kicking in. We're getting lazy, and I really decided that I needed to start taking action in my life. So for a whole week, I got up at 4:30, and I went to the gym in the morning, and then got home, made some breakfast because I normally don't eat breakfast, and then I went to school, made sure to not be on my phone at school because I really wanted to get all my work done. And then after that, I would get home. Usually I take a nap, but I went home and I just straight did my work because I was getting behind in a lot of my classes. So, and then I make sure to read my Bible every day because I've kind of been slipping on that. So I really just did this experiment where I really just take action in my life for a week straight, no procrastination, and I just wanted to see how it would affect me stress-wise. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go over some articles and some research to back my claims up, and then we're going to reflect. All right, so the first thing that I based my project on, and kind of what led me to do this, was a quote from Jeff Bezos. So I was scrolling on TikTok one night, and I saw a video of him in an interview, and it really stuck to me. So I'm going to play that clip right now, because it's kind of what I based my whole project on. So yeah.
Stress primarily comes from not taking action over something that you can have some control over. So if I find that some particular thing is causing me to have stress, that's a warning flag for me. What it means is there's something that I haven't completely identified, perhaps in my conscious mind, that is bothering me, and I haven't yet taken any action on it. I find as soon as I identify it and make the first phone call or send off the first email message or whatever it is that we're going to do to start to address that situation, even if it's not solved, the mere fact that we're addressing it dramatically reduces any stress that might come from it. So stress comes from ignoring things that you shouldn't be ignoring.
All right, so I had an outfit change because I had to go do something at my church, but that quote is basically, like I said, the base of my whole project. So it's basically saying, stress comes from not taking action over something that you can control, right? So that could be not studying for a test. You're stressed about taking this test, but you didn't study. If you studied more, you wouldn't be stressed. So it's kind of in that sense, it really touched me, and it made me want to do a project about it. And the second thing that called me to do this project on what I did it on was a Bible verse that I saw the other day, actually. So I'm going to put that on the screen. I'm going to read it and say its significance. So this verse says, "Whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men." So what it means by heartily is with all your heart. So whatever you do, work with all your heart for the Lord and not for men. Men meaning the world. Like, don't do things for the world, do it for the Lord. And this verse really stuck out to me because it's basically telling you how to please the Lord in what you do, right? So if you just work with all of your heart and put everything you have into everything that you do, that's glorifying the Lord in everything that you do. And that's what the Bible calls us to do, is glorify the Lord in everything that we do. So that verse really played a big part into what I'm doing this project on, because I really wanted to test and see if I could really glorify the Lord in just taking action and doing things with all of my heart this week. So that's what I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to give y'all a little daily routine thing just to show you what my day was looking like. So yeah. So yeah, that was basically my daily routine for the whole week. And reflecting on the week, even though I was getting up earlier and doing more things, I felt a lot more energized than normal. You know, I was taking care of all my schoolwork, studying. As soon as I got home, I felt a lot better physically, and there's nothing really stressed about because I was just taking care of all my stuff that needs to get done. And yeah, I would definitely recommend trying this out. I'm gonna hopefully try and keep it up as long as I can because it's been really helpful and I really enjoyed it. All right, so moving on, we're gonna take a dive into 2 articles that are gonna help me scientifically prove how taking action is the best thing to do to combat stress. Let's get it. The first article we will be taking a look at is 4 ways taking action can calm your anxiety from CoachCarlene.com. First point of this article talks about procrastination. It defines procrastination as a way of avoiding the thing that is stressful for you. This keeps you from doing the things that you want and need to do, and you likely beat yourself up for procrastinating. What to do instead? When your procrastination has been triggered, ask yourself, what am I avoiding? Can I avoid it forever, or will I have to do it eventually? Most likely, you're gonna have to do it at some point. You get to choose if you step into this zone of being uncomfortable now or later. Choose now so you can get it over with and you can stop thinking and stressing about it. I really like this article because it's promoting the idea of taking action on everything that you need to get done instead of just waiting around and being lazy just to end up having to do it anyways. I personally would rather get all my stuff done so I can enjoy the rest of my day and not have to worry about it or let it weigh on me. The second point that this article speaks on is worrying. When you feel anxious, you think about everything that can go wrong. You stay stuck in the worry and cannot take action. 99.9% of the things that you are worrying about will never actually happen. It feels so huge in your head though. Worrying creates stress in your body and leads to full-blown anxiety. It also provides a solution on how to break this worry cycle. Ask yourself, what do I have control over? Then decide what action you can take in that space of control. Worrying is not an action. I strongly agree with this text because there is no point in worrying about something that you cannot control. All that's doing is putting extra stress and pressure on yourself that you don't need. The best thing that you can do is give it to God and let His will be done. All right, since we're on the topic of taking action, I need everybody to stand up and give me 10 push-ups. Dr. A, I see you back there. That means you too. Yes. We can't start the video back up until everybody does 10 or it won't work. Let's get it, guys. All right. Hopefully those push-ups went good for y'all. You know, maybe it inspired you. But we're going to be looking at our second article of the day, and it's titled Why Taking Action is So Hard by Lindsay Stockley. Taking action is the only way to achieve anything in life. To act is to do. I'm not talking about the act of making lunch or brushing your teeth. Yes, these are actions, but you are likely spending more time doing these to avoid the action I am referring to in this post. I'm talking about the action required to make that dream happen. The action to get that project or business off the ground. The action to get fitter, healthier, or kick an unwanted habit. These actions are all things we know we should be doing to make a change or develop in some way. They are often actions that will push us out of our comfort zone in some way. Inaction is how we stay stagnant. It is a common issue. If it was easy to take action that takes us out of our comfort zone, everyone would be kicking bad habits and setting up thriving businesses every day. Unfortunately, most people choose to stay where they are, in comfort. Imagine if you were still where you are now in 10 years. Imagine if you had made none of your dreams happen. Choosing to stay in your comfort zone you feel now leads you to a lifetime of discomfort. I really like this article because it describes how the only way to achieve anything in life is to take action. In order to be successful in life, you have to be willing to make the sacrifices and be willing to be uncomfortable. The question to ask yourself is, would I rather be uncomfortable now and reap the benefits for the rest of my life, or stay comfortable now and be uncomfortable for the rest of my life? I really appreciate you guys for taking the time to listen to what I had to say. To end things off, I'm going to share a motivational video that kind of drives my point home and can make me motivate y'all to take action in any aspect of your life.
So I'll hear people say, if you believe it, then you can achieve it. And the problem with that is they're leaving out the most important part of the equation. And that part is work, action, actually doing something. That's what you have to do to achieve anything. Yeah, you gotta believe it, but you better get the work done. So if you ever find yourself manipulating your language when you want to give up on something, if you want to say it's because of this, because of that, because another reason why you're falling by the wayside, check yourself. You just might be quitting. Don't do it!